Hello, good morning, guys. So I'm sitting here on a very snowy day in my shop. My client actually should be here in like 10 minutes. And my brain just went in overflow this morning on the way to work. And I have a little bit of a commute, so it's like I really have like think time. And I watched my son this morning. He begged me yesterday to paint a little 4-leaf clover on his finger, and he's 5 now. And so I did that, and he ran out to the bus stop and was showing all the kids at the bus stop his little clover. He was so happy about it, and it made me think like this, we don't always get to see what we create on our clients and when they go show their friends and their family what the response is, right? And so I'm watching my 5-year-old show his little clover on his fingers and was like, my mom painted these, and he was just gloating about me. And the other people, even the little boys were like, I want one. And it just like filled my heart. And our clients tell us when they come back to us, they're like, oh my gosh, I had so many compliments on these nails. And what do? Instantly, our brain goes, oh, well, I messed up on this one, or that one didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, or this one chipped, or this one, whatever. We start this self-sabotage in our brain, and we instantly block the blessing. Now, I learned these words many years ago from Gail Harris. She told me one day, I don't remember what we were doing, but it was behind the scenes, and she said something about blocking the blessing. And I know at one time she had bought me like a massage, and I was like, oh no, you don't have to do that, whatever. And she was like, I want to. Don't block my blessing to you. I want to give you this gift. And that has stuck with me for years. And so this morning, watching Barron out there bragging about his mom painting this little 4-leaf clover on his nails, his friends building him up, the confidence that he had of like, I have this, my mom did this, is the same thing that our clients get from us. So I started writing a podcast about it, because you guys know I started a podcast. I filled up the pages, and I still just kept going and going and going, and it started bringing me energy and emotion, because I was like, how many times do we do this? We believe in ourselves. We go to school, we get our license, we build the space, we do all of the things to bring the blessings to other people. We want to pamper them. We want to build their confidence. We want to use the skills that we learned. But yet when they go to say thank you or tip us or give us a gift, we instantly take the gift and we like slam it out of their hands and say, instead of just saying thank you and sitting with that for a moment, we start talking about what we could have done different. I'm sorry it took me longer than I expected. Or I know that wasn't exactly the color that was in the picture. Or we just start this self-sabotaging cycle that just has to stop. So what if your client, what if my son at 5 years old went out there and said, oh, look at my little clovers. And somebody said, oh, well, that green looks a little bit more blue, or that's not what a clover looks like, or whatever. How would that make him feel? Somebody blocked his blessing. I would have hated to see something like that happen. And so therefore, why do we not want somebody else to do it, but yet we're willing to do that to ourselves? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I just came on quickly to tell you that before my client came, because writing this out, the more I saw that there's a true structure there of setting up. So like yesterday, I released a podcast called Attract, Consult, and Book, how to do that. And I thought if we set up from the beginning a proper consultation, that they know how much time to, allow, they know what we can offer. We've already seen the condition of what their nails are and how we can transform that. We've already set the foundation of expectation there for us and the client. So there's already a mutual agreement with, they know how much they're going to have to pay. So at the table, there's a lot more ease in that. And at the end of that, you know that you've given your best. Your client has saw that you're giving your best. There's don't block that blessing. Just keep that going. Yeah. Huge difference. Hello guys. Oh my goodness. Of course it doesn't let me see any comments. I don't know. Do we have time where I'm going to pull my tablet out so we can talk. Anyways, is there a time in your career that you have found yourself negating something so positive? Have you found yourself not just saying thank you and sitting with it for a moment and you're just like, I could have done better? Now, are you saying that only to yourself, or are you telling your client the same thing? Because here's the thing. If your client has been with you, they knew what to expect, they've been with you through that appointment, seeing you maybe struggle to recreate whatever they brought in off of Pinterest, or they saw you try your best and they were happy with the results. They're like, no, leave it. And they throw their hand in the lamp to cure it because they want it. How many times do you stop and say, no, no? Or I know how many times I've filed something off, or I've removed it and tried it again and again and again. And finally I give something and they're like, please, I like it. And we still negate it. And then we're like, oh, I'm going to give you $5 off because I didn't like it. And I've done that many times to my clients. In fact, I still struggle. And now I've been licensed. I had to count the other day. I think I'm at 34 years. And it made me realize that I've struggled with this my entire career. My entire career. Yes. Crazy. Sad. All right. Oh, good morning, Kim. Okay, I can see comments on my tablet. So if you guys want to chit chat till my client gets here, we can. But yeah, do you guys do that? I always I do see like the newer nail techs versus me that's been in the industry for so many years. And, you know, they charge more than I do. And I feel guilty charging more. I'm blocking that blessing because I know I can charge more. My clients aren't going anywhere. They're going to continue to choose me, but it's just the inner self-sabotage. And so they charge more than I do. I feel as if they offer less than I do because I really make my appointments about my clients. Like I ask them questions about recipes, about their trips, about their family. And I really want them to leave here feeling that they were heard and that we had great discussions and it wasn't based around me and what's going on in my life. Like it's an open flow table. And I know not everybody offers that. Sometimes they don't even talk to their clients at all. Okay. I also know that I'm delivering my best and I have good skills. I know how to do the art and I have fun with it. And I want them to leave with that fun. And so how many times do you block that blessing right from the get-go? Yes. Crazy. Yes. Awesome. Good morning, guys. Hello. Oh, Ilka, how are you? Hey, you were a client of mine for many years until we moved. I'm sorry about that. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, guys. Yes. So I'm going to finish this podcast and I'll get it uploaded. I've been releasing them on Mondays and you can find them like here in the Nail Source group. You can go to the guides section. I put the direct links to them in there. You can find them on the nailsource.store website. Spotify is my main host. I am uploading them onto Substack because Substack doesn't base things off of an algorithm like what, you know, Facebook and Instagram does, to where it throws out what they think you're going to want to know. On Substack, you can go on there and you're not going to miss an episode. Like everything's posted on there. It's like an email kind of platform. So it's all there for you and you can tap on it when you want. I haven't yet gotten over to Apple and stuff like that because I'm slowly trying to learn all of these different platforms. It's a little bit overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a Facebook girl, so it's like as much as I can do here, the easier it is for me. Yeah. Okay, so again though, if you want to understand what I'm talking about with the proper consultation and setting your appointment up for success, go to episode 10 that released yesterday, and that will help you how to attract the clients, how to consult them, and then how to actually book them. And then I'm going to do my intention today was like, once you've booked them and they're at their table, how to perform, the conversations and how to get the, things flowing to where it's confident. And I got bypassed on don't block the blessing. And I thought, boy, I really just have to put this one out there first. So if you have suggestions that you want to hear, and you guys have followed me a while and know how I like to talk and what I like to talk about, let me know, because I want to be able to help you along the way. Good morning. Good morning. Cheers. Okay, so today, after you perform your nails service and the client looks at him and says, thank you, I want you to stop for a minute and absorb that. And I want you to deflect it back and say, thank you for choosing me. That alone. One, you're going to put it back onto the client. So you're accepting it. You're not you're absorbing it for a moment. So you're not fully just bashing the gift, right? And then you're going to give it back to them. And that's another thing. I need to write that down. How many times in a day do you get a compliment that, people are thanking you for your service? They chose you. They're at your table. That alone is a silent thank you, right? How many times are you giving that back? Okay. So when you say thank you for choosing me, that's accepting the thank you and it's giving, a compliment back to them. And I think that makes them stop for a minute too and I can go anywhere I want, but I choose you. And why do they do that? Because of you. They are attracted to you for you. Don't block the blessing. All right, my client's here. Love you guys. Have a good day.